It's that time of year again where all the videos are coming out telling you all the essentials you absolutely need to start seeds indoors. Growing healthy plant starts inside should not have to break the bank. I mean, one of the reasons we do it is to save money. So I want to take the opposite approach here, and I want to go through some of the essentials that you don't need. Let's look over here at the indoor raised garden bed to start out with the most boring part of this video. It's going to be lights. You don't need to buy lights that say grow lights. I've done plenty of videos on these. I can link a couple of those. These are just $20 LED shop lights from Rural King. And as you can see, everything is growing great. So whether you want to go seed to harvest or seed to transplant, lights like these are going to be just fine. Number 2 is going to be heat mats. And I got a lot of negative feedback when I made a video about this last year, with some people telling me that you can't germinate pepper seeds unless you have the right temperature. In order to do that, you're going to need heat mats. That is not the case. If that was the case, my eyes have been lying to me. And this is what I use instead. The dollar store cooking tray with the clear lid. Now the dollar store cooking pan with the clear lid is a very flexible unit. You get to keep your plants in here from the time you sow them to the time you transplant. So you could take your seeds like your tomatoes, eggplants, hot peppers, sow them in here. Then you come back, throw this lid on. Take this bad boy, just leave it right underneath your light setup or by a sunny window, and this is going to trap moisture so your seed mix ain't going to dry out, and it's also going to create a nice warm temperature, a greenhouse effect inside here. And you didn't have to spend money on a heat mat. And as an electrician, I'm really not a fan of electrical devices that are made to create heat. They're a fire hazard. And heating elements use a lot of electricity, and every little bit adds up. Now, besides the heat mats, there's another thing that you're told that you have to have, and that is a fan. Now, the idea with the fan is as soon as your seeds sprout, you want to get a fan on them. And that fan is going to blow those seedlings and mimic the wind to make the stem stronger. So instead of a fan, what I do is I'll come in here, I'll take a deep breath, and I'll just blow on my seedlings for like 10 to 20 seconds a day. And I've never had any issues with plants getting too leggy and having weak stems. Everything grows nice and solid. Now, if you don't want to get lightheaded blowing on your seedlings, you can also do this. You can just come in here and very gently just brush the top of your seedlings. It's a little brushing right there, breaking up some of those cells in the stem there so they can get nice and thick. Lights, heat mats, fans, they all have something in common. They all burn electricity. And we always look at the price to buy stuff. Like if we're buying lights, heat mats, fans, we look at how much that costs. But most people don't know how, or aren't looking at how much it does cost to operate those. Now, over the course of 2 to 4 months, depending on how long it takes you to start your seeds inside, you are burning electricity. And with lights, that could be 12 to 16 hours a day. You could be running your heat mat for 2 weeks before your seeds germinate. And then there's going to be some people that want to keep the fan going at all times on their plants. I wanted to make this video in case there's people out there searching for the necessities of seed starting. A lot of videos coming out. I usually take a different approach, and if there's someone out there that wants to cut costs anywhere they possibly can, I hope they take a look at this video and see how I do it. If anybody watching has any other tips or any devices they think you don't need to start seeds, go ahead and leave them in the comments so other people can go in there and read those too. I hope your seed starting is off to a great start, and thanks for watching.